Has your opinion of Storm changed?
I was really unkind to her in the sewer. I spoke out of anger, and I regret it.
The words you spoke held no truth?
Yes. And no. It's complicated. But Storm showed up when it mattered. She cares about me and the Morlocks, and she showed it.
You should tell her this.
I plan on it.
How do you feel about leaving the orphanage?
Conflicted. On one hand, I hated it. Every day was a reminder that I didn't belong. But I was surrounded by kids who felt the same way, and we became a family.
You miss your friends.
I do. Leaving them behind sucked. But once I learned about the Morlocks, I knew I needed to help.
Then you found another new family.
I'm forever grateful they took me in.
What are your thoughts on the Morlocks?
They're my family. They took me in, and we cared for each other. We're all mutants just trying to get by.
They were not wary of you?
They were at first. They thought I was one of the X-Men. But once they saw I wanted to help, we built up trust.
Is being an X-Men bad?
Morlocks are used to being outcasts because of the way they look. There's a misunderstanding between the two groups, you know.
See,
I hope so.
Whew. I'm glad everything worked out with Dahlia in the end. Kinda. You know what I mean.
Storm sure knows how to make the...
New breed vampire activity is down worldwide. Not to jinx it, but I think we're winning.
any sign of Dracula or Sin?
None. They're off the board. I think we hit him where it hurts. Without them, the few remaining pockets of vampire activity will die out faster than Chewie devours, well, anything. Anything else on your mind?
Thanks.
Sure thing. To go through all that and come out the other side just as empathetic. Dahlia's got the chops to be a good leader.
One less group for the vampires to terrorize. Dracula's days are numbered. I need to get something off my chest.
Go for it.
I can't stand vampire movies.
Why not?
Why do you think? They take vicious killers and present them as tragic and misunderstood.
I know someone like that.
Logan's hardly tragic. And how do you misunderstand a guy with knives in his hands?
No, never mind.
All I'm saying is, a tragic romance between a vampire and a human makes no sense to me.
Why not?
People who appreciate a good steak don't propose to the cow.
Would that not just piss off the bull?
More likely the farmer. It's cool, I guess. I never can see constellations. We better get...
Anything else?
Thanks.
Sure thing.
How did it feel when you fought Dracula?
How do you think? He's still alive.
You were not even the tiniest bit satisfied?
All right, it was a little satisfying. But ask me again when I kill the guy.
You spoke with Dahlia.
Yes. I wanted to check in on her.
I appreciate you doing that.
Oh,
I offered Dahlia another opportunity.
you asked again.
Third time's the charm. She said she'd sleep on her decision, so now we wait.
Hunter, a word.
Well, are you ready to defy a prophecy?
As ready as I will ever be.
Good. I'll give you a moment to get changed.
And to secure the God Killer, I will keep it hidden until I am ready to strike at Lilith.
It's their world now, you know. Deep down, they're not half bad. Humans. Lilith showed me that much.
Now you speak fondly of my mother?
No, I speak truthfully. The best way we can honor your mother's memory is to destroy the monster she...
Still amazed by this thing.
I prefer silver for killing monsters, but this gold looks slick.
Hulk arm, shiny.
Better not get a rash from this.
Sure we can't up the fire on
I
mine?
wonder if there's time to add some cloaks.
You did all this?
I mean, not all. A lot, but it was a team effort and a good idea. Not even mine.
I thought it would be a nice touch.
For our first apocalypse together.
Like a very wise young woman once said, we are the Midnight Suns.
A family.
And family is family.
Yeah. So this time?
We all got your back.
Storming the gates of an impregnable temple? Facing the mother of demons and gods know what unimaginable horrors inside?
Yes. Only now.
We'll all be doing it in style.
Speaking of which, your turn, boss.
Now, who wants to go save the world?
I never wanted to live to see this day, Hunter. The Order of the Midnight Suns, risen again. My own kin returned from beyond the veil. Never on my own could I have united such a disparate band of warriors. You did that, Hunter. Before you go, do not count on any more resurrections. These moments are all that remain before the prophecy is either fulfilled or ended once and for all. If there is anything you wish to say to any of us, now is the time. Hunter. Hello, child. Or should I say goodbye?
Oh, Agatha, I have this feeling.
That's called fear.
I feel like such a coward.
You're only a coward if you run away. But you're not going to. If you feel lost out there, listen to their voices.
Lost? Voices? Agatha, what are you talking about?
Just listen to them. They will remind you of who you are.
Who I am?
Goodbye, dear. And remember, it's just a beginning in dark disguise.
Just warning you, I'm not really one for sappy goodbyes.
No?
Nah, it's a waste of time. Big hugs, back slaps, couple tears. If we're going out fighting, I'd rather get in a couple of laughs first.
Your new uniform does not wash easily. Do not fill your farting crackers at the sight of Lilith, and all will be well.
Excuse me? Farting crackers?
Yes. Farting crackers, breeches, trousers.
Huh?
Trust that this would have been a very funny joke 300 years ago.
For what it's worth, I'm honored to be following you into this final battle. You're gonna take the Midnight Suns far with your leadership.
I am only leading them as far as Transia. After that, I cannot say what will happen. I hope we all return safely.
If we do make it back, be sure to look me up, huh? I think I'll be at Xavier's school. Tell him you know me and you'll always have a room there. Just as a warning, though, the place sometimes blows up.
I am used to it by now.
Yeah, I expect you are.
We should probably move along.
Right. Enough chit-chat. Let's go save the world.
Hunter, waiting for the light to turn chartreuse?
I do not understand what a green light has to do with this.
Never mind. Let's go show an elder god its place in the universe.
Before we go...
Got something to get off your chest, Hunter?
Neither Chthon nor Lilith has seen a display of your power from beyond the stars.
Oh, how I hoped someone would egg me on about going binary. Rest assured, Hunter. I'll make sure to give you a call out on comm so you don't miss the celestial fireworks.
Well, I suppose this is our last breath before plunging into battle.
Nothing is assured, so before we go, it's my turn to speak. It's finally time to confront your family issues. Before we do this saving the world thing, I'm not very good at this. Being vulnerable with you. Well, no matter what happens, I'll carry our friendship forward, to the stars or beyond.
It has been my honor.
That settles it then.
May the stars sing of our...
Whew, chills. Gotta remember that one. It's
So, this is it, huh? End of the world? All of us riding into the big showdown like it's the OK Corral?
I do not know what you are...
It doesn't matter. Listen, I find this kind of thing easier if I have something to look forward to after. So when we finish putting your mother down, no offense, then it's cookout time at Casa Stark. Let's make Strange bring the hot dogs. As long as they're from this dimension.
Fine. Just do not plan for...
Oh, that is a real buzzkill, Hunter. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure we all come back, because I need this...
Well, I do not want to hinder your party planning any further, so...
Actually, there is one thing. I wanted to say thanks for giving me a peek behind the magical veil, so to speak. I still don't trust those rabbits coming out of top hats, but you really helped.
You are a good man, Tony.
I'm a pretty cool boss, too. At least that's what they tell me.
I will have to take your word.
Well, all right then. We're not going to accomplish anything by standing around here gabbing again.
After all the ancient books I've studied, it feels so odd to be standing here and know that I may be in the final chapter of my own story.
I cannot say how that would feel.
It's uncanny, really, and to be with you to share this moment.
Is there something wrong?
You've given me such confidence in myself, and yet I know so little about you, it's impossible to return the favor. No, that's not it at all. It's... You helped me regain clarity about my place in this world, so maybe it's my confidence that's causing me to see things that...
It is possible. Confidence can be...
I feel we have so much more to discuss.
The day grows long, and every moment is...
This conversation isn't over. It's merely paused until a quiet... Until then...
We made it this far. You ready to see it through?
As best
I have no doubt it'll be your best. Whatever comes next is not fate, destiny, or prophecy.
This was a team effort, Steve.
No need for modesty. I get it. I'm uncomfortable with praise as well. But I mean it. Best get a move on.
Nothing else to say?
The time for fancy speech. Now, we...
Hawk ready to battle!
We did not have time to get to know one another well, but I am still honored to enter this battle at your side.
Hawk not have words, so Hawk say excited to crush demons to pulp.
That is the kind of attitude...
Hawk not interested in more blah blah blah.
Right.
Hawk not like lettuce. Blah.
Ready to eat your way through an army of demons, big guy?
We hunger, but demons are dry and stringy, like overcooked meat.
Hunger is the best spice.
We prefer rosemary.
You look... It is good, but different. How does it make you feel?
Powerful. We will rip the flesh from their tendons and drain the marrow from their bones.
Love the team spirit.
Hunter, before you go, Eddie wishes to speak for himself.
Of course. Do you...
Hey, before we crack into the appetizers, I wanted to say,
I understand, Eddie.
I don't think you do understand.
You stood at the edge of a portal, ready to jump into a demon-infested hellscape full of wailing and
Oh, I appreciate the perfect setup for a New Jersey joke, but you know what I mean. I've been here before. I stood at the edge of losing it all. And when you're in a place like that...
You do not need to thank me.
Oh, look, I'm just trying to be nice here. I want to say thanks for all you've done.
You are part of a team now, Eddie.
Huh. You know, I don't work as part of a team very often. Well, if we're really gonna do this...
This feels very...
What?
The moments leading up to a final battle. There's a certain intensity in the air. What do you sense?
I sense a feeling of dread and unease, like the world could slip from under my feet at any moment.
A completely normal emotion to feel, especially before heading into the unknown.
You have been in this situation many times. Do you have advice for me?
Be genuine with our team. Show us that we're following our fearless leader into battle.
Even if I am unsure of the outcome?
Yes. The honesty helps keep us in the game and reminds us what we're fighting for.
Is there anything else you can share with me before we head out?
My guidance is short and sweet. Fight and win.
I can do that.
If we are lucky, we will all live to swap stories afterwards. Well, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. You're going to do great. I'll see you on the other side.
I appreciate the pep talk.
I have given many. I look forward to your victory.
You know, I've come back from the brink of death a couple of times. Started to feel like I was immune to it. But something about this coming battle is making me question that.
Some of us may not return from this. Are you sure you are ready?
Well, I've been a living vampire for a long time. Might as well explore the alternative.
Doctor, that is actually funny.
You know me. I'm not always dour and fatalistic.
Just most of the time. Hey. My mother has assembled a mighty army, but they are no match for the combined might of the Midnight Suns. But...
Maybe. I don't know. If nothing else.
Yes.
That's a lot of backs. I mean, have you seen Hulks? It probably counts.
Then it is good that we all have two eyes. Come, Doctor. We cannot stall.
Before we go, I want to say, you have taught me a lot during the little...
What is your catchphrase?
Close enough. Let's...
I know this is meant to be a serious moment or whatever, but come on, can we talk about the fit for a second? Mine smells like new car.
Always making jokes, even at the very end.
Oh, I've got more. I'm just saving them for when we throw a rager later. I want to see the Hulk crush a piñata with his hands.
We all need to survive before we can celebrate.
No one is allowed to die because I already made them RSVP. That's how it works, right?
How do you usually prepare for a life or death situation?
Look over my will. It's written in crayon, so that's how you know it's official. I've left all my earthly possessions to you, except my katanas. Those will be buried with Daddy. Also, Hunter, thank you.
For what?
You've been nice to me since I started crashing at the Abbey. I'm not even nice to me. Being a part of a team isn't baloney after all. It can be pretty all right, once everyone you terrorize starts to come around.
You may have scarred some of us.
No one escapes Deadpool without a little trauma. I'll pay for your therapy after we win this thing. Deal? Anyway, break a leg out there. Not your own, though. You don't heal as fast as me.
Is that supposed to bring me good luck?
Breaking the legs of every creepy crawly so they can't fight back? It's...
Whatever's on the other side of that portal, that kind of talk trips you up. If you already think you'll lose the battle, no point in fighting it.
You are absolutely right. Today...
Well, I wouldn't...
We always go out looking this shiny and spectacular.
Hold on.
Bearing a weapon of concentrated darkness that can end a god.
Hunter.
Yes, Blade?
Maybe it's not like every other mission. You think this is a big moment, don't you? Fine. If you have something to get off your chest, say it.
It sounds like you have some...
Yeah, the stories Sarah and Agatha told about you, to me it sounded like nostalgia and heart. Well, I was right.
Wow.
No, listen. You don't live up to those stories. You exceed them.
Wow.
I'm not sure why the world's greatest demon hunter opened up to a guy with fangs, but I'm glad you did. And what you did for Carol and I? Who knows what the future holds. But if it all goes well, I want you in my wedding party.
You are getting married?
Shh, come on, Hunter. It's way too early to broach that subject. All I'm saying...
All right.
However this ends, what we do today matters.
I will. Thanks, Eric.
Regretting this already.
I should have written a will or something. You know, like a response.
Who would receive your earthly possessions?
Ileana gets my comic books. She'll say she hates them, but she sneaks into my room and reads every new issue. Peter gets my favorite controller that I, tuned a bit. Not to cheat, just to make the rumble feel more authentic. And the hell ride goes to Gabe. It's the most me thing I have.
Robbie, what is wrong?
I'm not the kind of guy who comes back from something like this, Hunter. I don't really mind it. We're doing some... But Gabe?
Robbie, I am counting on you to survive.
Okay, sure. But why?
Because you need to introduce me to Gabe, and you cannot... Listen up. I need you to...
Of course I'll keep Gabe's...
I was talking to Sparky.
Yeah, okay. I'll introduce you after. I promise.
I will hope...
So, then let's hit the road.
Can you smell it?
Smell what?
Chaos and uncertainty. It saturates the air.
Funny. All I smell is Stark's unwashed socks.
You know, I don't think I've seen him do laundry since he's been here.
Makes me actually feel bad for Strange. If... It suddenly occurred to me, this...
Do not say that.
You have been one of the closest friends I have ever had, Hunter. I want you to know that. If we are to die, I would be proud to do it by your side.
Oh, Ileana.
Let's not get emotional about this.
If we want to avoid dying by each other's side, we could always take refuge in Limbo. Use some soulless to build us a house, grow a little garden with hellfruit. Charlie would love it there.
Gardening. Sounds like a nightmare.
It does. Besides, if Lilith wins, there might not be a Limbo.
Then we can't let her win, because that's my hellscape. Well, it's almost time. No. See you out there, hon.
I like this. So... just...
I promise you, Nico?
You better mean that. I've just gotten used to our weird little family, and And you're the big... You brought this team together in a way I couldn't. I have a ton of respect for that, Hunter. So,
Nico, you were the first to treat me as a person.
Well, yeah, that's because you're awesome.
But you did so much more. I may lead the Midnight Suns.
Hunter, you do not get to make me cry in front of Tony Stark.
I am
It's fine. I'm fine. Just... You know, we're still gonna hang out when all...
See? Now...
Okay. Well...
Is this really it? Are we...
Are you?
I have to be, don't I? I've spent too much of the past year letting people down. But it would calm my nerves if I heard it from...
Wanda Maximoff has no reason to fear. She is a witch so scarlet that Mephisto himself...
Oh, stop.
The Mother of Demons is no match for the Queen of Chaos Magic. Lilith had better...
Come on, I can't do that.
Do you doubt the power of the extravaganza from Transia? The Scarlet Witch with the Chaos Stitch? Our very own Count Wundergar!
Okay. We
better...
Ready or not, we are actually going through with this. Still, no matter what happens, I will never... Well, any final advice?
Do not forget to breathe.
All right. I'm ready to have words with your mother.
Okay, so it's go time, huh? We totally have this in the bag, right?
To claim victory is guaranteed, only ensure...
Right, but you're like a god-killing, mother-thwarting machine.
Your faith in me, Peter... More than courage?
I always dreamt of being an Avenger. But now, I'm psyched to be a part of the Midnight Suns.
I do not believe Chthon counted on all of us teaming up and working together.
So, before we go and commit heavily premeditated deicide, I gotta say something. Okay, so I'm a little nervous about going through that portal. This is my very first superhero team up against a threat of unimaginable power. Hunter, you're the expert here, and I'm a quick study, but will you count me down?
We can go together on 3 if you want.
On 3 or after 3?
Say 3, and then we go.
Wait, I just realized everyone would hear us. It's not like I'm at a public pool and scared to jump into the deep end. That's not hero cool, you know?
We may be leaping to our doom. The rule of cool does not apply. We must simply trust the courage of those we fight beside. And I trust in you, Spider-Man.
Yep, that was good. My pre-battle jitters are gone. Alright, I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's go.
And we shall, Spider-Man.
Midnight Suns for life!
We've come a long way, haven't we, Hunter?
You could say that.
I'm glad that you finally know the truth, kiddo. Especially going into this fight.
It will not make things any easier.
But you understand now that your mother, Lilith, was not a monster. Everything she did out of love for you.
But in the time since, she has done so much to hurt so many.
I want you to forgive her, Hunter. With everything you know now, it shouldn't be that hard to accept.
Just as I am about to face her?
It may be more important now than ever.
She does deserve forgiveness.
I'm relieved to hear you say that, Hunter.
But there's something else?
I might rest easy if you forgave me too. But I know that's asking a lot, considering everything that's happened.
Of course you are forgiven.
You're a better person than I am, Hunter. Thank you for understanding.
And now?
When you get back, we'll talk more about your mother. It's important you know the person she was before.
I would like that.
If you get nothing else from this, just know that I love you, kiddo. And I'll be with you, watching. You can do this, Hunter. I know you can. You feeling all right?
What is your catchphrase? It is time to morb?
Close enough. Let's do this.
These gates were forged by the gods billions of years before humanity took its first breath. All the combined armies on Earth could not... And we're in.
Yeah, way over our heads.
I know this place. From my dreams. From...
Welcome home, child. I have been waiting for this moment a long time. That weapon, it's impossible. It's
a way to end this forever!
What do you think I am trying to do? I did not come here to free Chthon. I came to destroy him.
More lies from his herald.
If that were the case, you would be dead already. You surprised me, beloved one. Coming so far. It's still so blind. Shackled by your precious caretaker.
Lilith, no! You have no idea!
But I do. Be free, my child. And embrace your true self. Pick up your weapon. The final battle is almost upon us.
No. It is over already.
Child.
You lost your child when you gave them to us. As our vessel. We owe you, Demon Mother. This foul trinket was our final obstacle. The moment is here, and all the pieces in their proper place. It begins with sacrifice. Four souls for 4 gods. 4 heroes, equal to those who found me. Plucked from my vessel's mind. As they fall, so too will our bonds. The light of the midnight sun will see to our return.
Help me! Save your world! Save my child!
This was always his plan, his wider ambition. Cthan's corruptive influence has weakened the Hunter's mind to the breaking point.
My child, I have failed you.
Their intent is clear.
Hog likes chances.
You're not going to like this.
Works the Hulk.
actions have consequences. Don't feel bad. You're not ready for me yet. I do feel a little stronger. Really getting on my nerves.
I won't forget that.
I'm flattered to have held it.
Our vision is born through the eyes of countless followers. Every whispered prayer for my dark gift bringing us closer to you.
Your words are meaningless here, Kathan. I know the Hunter would rather die than serve as the path to your reawakening.
You may be descended of the blood, but pride will not carry you to victory this time, witch.
You must hear me, my child. Resist him.
Closely.
You're getting pretty good at that.
What kind of friend would I be if I ghosted you now? Don't give up on me, Hunter.
Fight! You will hesitate to harm the hunter, but your savior is mine. With my arrival, they will never fear another again.
Then we'll just have to knock some sense into them before that can happen.
And don't come back. Ready for a combo? Is it just me, or do I look different? This should be good.
Friend got it!
Can anyone aid them?
That's the spirit.
Fear the Scarlet Witch.
Good one!
You're in trouble now.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
You go down!
Can anyone aid them?
It would seem they have no plan B.
Our vision is born through the eyes of countless followers. Every whispered prayer for my dark gift bringing us closer to you.
Your words are meaningless here, Kathan. I know the Hunter would rather die than serve as the path to your reawakening.
You may be descended of the blood, but pride will not carry you to victory this time, witch.
You must hear me, my child. Resist him.
Your actions have consequences.
No one is above improvement.
Watch closely.
Find a new line of work for me.